In the midst of a global pandemic, FEMA is also preparing for what could be a dangerous hurricane season if COVID-19 cases continue to surge. Local 44's Devin Bates spoke with Captain Russell Webster tonight, the federal coordinating officer for FEMA's COVID-19 response and recovery efforts in New England.
Prior to his current role, Captain Webster was New England's first federal preparedness coordinator. He explained how efforts to prepare for a potential second wave are directly tied to the storm preparedness efforts they undergo every year.
Getting ready for the second wave about 2 months ago, I challenged my staff with 4 different scenarios. I challenged them with a status quo scenario. I challenged them with a scenario that had to do with Tropical Storm Irene scenario on top of where we were. I challenged them with a second wave scenario, and I challenged them with a black swan scenario that involved a second wave and a hurricane scenario.
Captain Webster believes a second wave in New England would be more manageable because there's data and analytics to inform FEMA's work, and that information has also been crucial for collaboration between all levels of government.
The communications between state and federal have been extraordinary through this. But data analytics, as we've gone through this, have not only allowed us to capture the current circumstance, but we're now forecasting things like personal protective equipment requirements when the schools start to open up.
In addition to the constant struggle to stay prepared for storms and outbreaks, FEMA has been working to identify industries and businesses in need of economic relief by speaking directly to Vermonters about their experiences.
We've conducted up to 90 interviews in these communities, public and private sector, and what we are doing is we're trying to get a feel for what areas have been most impacted in Vermont economically. And then we're going to find the federal partners that can help out and resource them in a very finite way to address the data from those 90 different interviews.
FEMA has interviewed people from Middlebury, Newport, and Bennington, and after talking with their economic partners at the state level, they've taken a particular interest in how the tourism industry is doing. In Burlington, Devin Bates, Local 44 News.